the Honorable Hadley Wario Guyo. Member for Garsen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I raise to ask question to the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and Coordination of National Government. Could the Cabinet Secretary explain the status of operationalization of the Administrative and Service Delivery Coordination Unit established in the recently created sub-counties, divisions, locations, and sublocation as specified in Kenya Gazette Notice Roman number 119 of 21st June 2017. Number 2, what is the status of operationalization of the above established administrative units in Tana Delta Sub-County, Tana River County, namely Chira, Handaraku, and Matangeni locations, and Gomesa, Odoganda, Burakrashi, Lailoni, Onwerdei, and Boramoyo sub-locations? What steps has the ministry put in place to ensure that there is adequate human resource and support facilities in the newly established units across the country, and in particular in Garseni constituency? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next, the question will be responded to before the Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security. Next question by the member for Njoro, Honorable Charity Chepkwony.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me the opportunity to ask the question number 089-2021. My question is directed to the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and Coordination. And the first Roman number question is, could the Cabinet Secretary provide a list of all integrated internally displaced persons in Njoro constituency? Could the Cabinet Secretary give details on all monies disbursed and the parcels of land allocated to the internally displaced persons, including a breakdown of the beneficiaries? Roman 3, could the Cabinet Secretary further bank details and disbursement methodology? Number Roman 4, what measures are in place to ensure that the remaining persons living in IDP camps or rest settlement areas in Njoro constituency who are living in deplorable conditions are compensated and are permanently resettled? Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Question will be replied to before the Committee on Administration and National Security. The next question by the member for Turkana County, the Honorable Joyce Akai Emaniko.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to ask question 091 of 2021, directed at the Judicial Service Commission. 1, what led to the stalling of construction of the proposed Turkana High Court, which was awarded to Landmark Holdings Limited in 2017, and how is the Judicial Service Commission addressing the problem? 2, when will the construction of the project resume, and what is the revised contract period? Honorable Speaker, I asked this question in 2018. I revisited it in 2019, and this is 2021. It is clear that the JSC are unable to give the written response that was requested. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, with your permission, I propose that the JSC gives an oral response through the JLAC committee. Honorable Speaker, I'm passionate about this question because I was personally affected during my petition when the judge was giving a ruling and he was attacked in the semi-open court in Lodwar, along with his bodyguard, along with my bodyguard who also tried to protect the judge, and I almost also was beaten by my own supporters who are angry at the ruling. Honorable Speaker, I also wish to say that that was against my wish, and that Turkanas have since learned that ventilating their discontent does not necessarily have to be through violence, and they are peace-loving people as may be witnessed by Kamuket. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Or that bit of the witness isn't, maybe isn't around. Very well, I think, Honorable Emaniko, the question should be given, should be written, but orally to be replied to before the Departmental Committee of Justice and Legal Affairs. The Chief Registrar of the Judiciary should be in a position to appear and explain the issues we've raised. For the second time, question number 026, member for Matungu. For the second time, the member for Matungu, Tandaza. Tandaza amekosa kuja kutandaza. Question dropped. Next segment, request for statement. Request by the Honorable, the member for Tigania West. Tigania West, the Honorable John Mutunga.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to request for the statement regarding policy or guidelines for school candidates sitting for national examinations at the basic level. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairman of the Departmental Committee on Education regarding lack of policy or guidelines for candidates sitting for examinations on syllabus coverage and attendance to classes. Honorable Speaker, in the Kenyan basic education system, all students who register for final examinations are supposed to sit for the same examinations when it is scheduled. It is notable that no general or specific guidelines restricting registered candidates from sitting for such examinations for lack of proper coverage of the syllabuses or attendance to classes. Honorable Speaker, this situation has led to cases of students registering for such examinations and failing to attend classes only to appear during the examinations time. Such negligence has demoralized many head teachers and/or principals in view of reduced mean scores based on unprepared students. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I seek a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Education on the measures in place or the ministry is considering, if any, to ensure that a student can only sit for examinations if he or she has been regularly attending classes and has also attained a certain level or percentage of syllabus coverage. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The chairperson or chairman, as the case may be, of the Departmental Committee on Education, when can you issue the statement? The chairperson is not present. Now, who is raising your hand up? Are you a chairperson or a vice? No. Those things, when they go through members, they don't seem to get to the. Let the statement be issued through the leader of majority. The request will be presented through the office of the leader of majority. I see a number of interventions. Honorable Limo, what is your intervention about?
Honorable Speaker, I was actually interested in commenting on the statement on the issue of examination, Mr. Speaker. Because my view, Mr. Speaker, is that even in the universities, Mr. Speaker, there is a requirement that a certain number of classes or hours must be attained. Mr. Speaker, my view is that the Ministry of Education should be very serious about examination, especially in primary and secondary, now that